Hi everybody, this is Evertech and we are again back with a very special video. And before that, you have to say this: the Google was officially agreed to pay about 1.3 billion US dollars to the government of US. Not only this, the Google was officially agreed to pay about 6.2 euros to the European government. Again, Google was agreed to pay about 425 million US dollars to the same country US. Here you consider the Google is officially agreeing that the data of users is officially stored, like the apps you are visiting, the websites, and not only this, the timeline also. And what is timeline? The places where you are visiting is stored in the Google's data. Not only this, it is also stored the data of YouTube, like what type of content you are visiting and what type of content you are searching. But we have to start from the starting, and the first question is how actually Google earns. For asking this question answer, I came on Google and I typed that how actually Google earns money, because it is one of the most richest company in the world. So here you can see that there are some factors on which Google earns, and the one is advertisement payment. So what is this? Like whenever you watch a video on any of the platform of Google, like on YouTube, you see a ad, and I have purchased their premium subscription, so that's why I don't see. And if you don't have, then you will see a ad. That is the main source of earning. There is one more very major source of earning, that is AI. Here you can see that I was searching for AI. Why is AI? Because AI is used by the people for mostly work, and they uses the subscription, the company's pays, etc. Now here we will start our second thing, that is why actually Google collects our data. Like why it is the main thing for the Google to collect our data. Here you can see that I am on my map, and what happens sometimes we see, or we traveling on a road, we can see the traffic density in of our area or the road we are walking. That's why Google uses a location to identify traffic, not only traffic but also our nearby area. Thereafter there is one more thing, that is mail. If you have used the mail, then you know that the Google always shows some of the mails that are provided from the advertisers pair. Thereafter the YouTube channels. Like if I watches any of the YouTube channel video, like one of my favorite is Mark Rober. So from this Google know that I like science and technology videos, so it will show me the ad related to the science and technology. Not only this, but here Google come with one more thing, that is our website history. Like I suppose visit any of the website like Adobe. Thereafter I came here and I sign in with my account. So what happened? Google send this information to this website, and they will start mailing me like about their promotion, about their software, etc. Google also uses our data to train their AI. Like if you ever use the Gemini before and after, then you know that the Gemini is very improved. Why? Because they uses our data to improve their AI. And now we have talked that how Google actually uses our data and why actually uses our data. Now we will talk that how actually we can stop our data from Google, like how we can save our data from Google, so Google will don't use our data to train their websites or maybe for anything that Google is doing. Now we have come on an account center. Here you can see that we can find a lot of options, and the one and very important for us is data as privacy, because it is the option that enables Google to use our data, and we can use this option to deny it. And here you can see that we can find a lot of options like the timeline and other activities also. Then we will start from the activity controller. So what is this? This is the option that used by the Google to access your website history, like the website you are visiting, the different softwares or anything that you are trying in your Google account. Everything is recorded here, and thereafter we can find other things like timeline and YouTube history, and we will talk about all of the options. Right now we will start with the Google's My Ad Center. What is this? It is just nothing but it is the controller of your ad. Like what is your age, what is your gender, what type of language you prefer, etc. It uses your data to make sure that the ad you are seeing will be relevant to you. Not only this, but Google also uses your personal data to customize your ads. Thereafter you can also able to turn off all of these activities, so your data can be used by the Google to make sure the ads. Thereafter in the ad we can do only these things, and hereafter we come with another options, that is the website as app activity and timeline, YouTube history, etc. And now here we are on activity control, like the main function that we have to make sure to turn off. Like what is this? It stores all of our data history, like the website you are visiting, or if we are talking to AI like Gemini, then the voice notes should be recorded from here, and we have to make sure that all of the options here is turned off. And we also have to enable this option. It is just nothing but the auto history deleter, and thereafter we can go to find other options, that is the timeline and the YouTube history. Now we will first talk about the YouTube history because it is very important for us, and here we can find a lot of options like what type of content I am actually visiting. It records all of the data, and not only this, what type of channels I am searching. Like here you can see it is my search history. It is recorded in the Google's servers, so it is used to train the content, what type of content actually I want or what type of content I searches. Let's go to the deeper one. Like if you think that you can use the Incog tab to don't save your history, like the Incog tab is the very safest tab that it will don't be used by the Google to record your data, but you are wrong, because here you can see that if I will search any of the thing on the Incog tab, like whenever you are searching for anything, what I search for the right thing always. So whether I am searching for the right thing and you are for the wrong thing, it is always recorded in their servers. Like why? Because it uses your IP address. And what is IP address? It is your internet service provider ID that is used by the Google server to identify your location and your extra things also. And how you can actually turn off this? You can actually use the VPN to guide this in the wrong way. Like you can use the VPN to dislocate your location. Video is